What's going on, guys? Welcome back to CHISME Report. I'm your host, Danny Flores. Que rollo con todos ustedes. Hopefully, you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday morning. It is Wednesday, right? Yes, Wednesday, December 14. Welcome to the CHISME Report, guys. There's a lot we have to talk about. So before we get started, go grab your snacks, come back, sit back and relax. And as always, we're going to wait for you guys to come in. Let me know down in the chat if you guys got notified because, yeah, I'm just nosy. I want to know if Facebook is throwing out the notifications out there. So yeah, let me know. But like I said, let me repeat myself. Go grab your snacks. This is gonna be a long one, probably. It's a beautiful day for cheese, man. I have to admit. Hello, Adriana. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. But yes, beautiful day, bro. Hello from Texas, as always. He's notified. Okay, cool. Shout out to Texas. Shout out to everyone that's getting notified, jumping in right now. I appreciate every single one of you guys. You guys are probably seeing the title and be like, oh my God, finally you're going to talk about it. Yes, we're going to talk about it. We're talking about it today. Hello, Dawn. Hello, Shannon. Hello, everyone. Hello, Evelyn. Shout out to you. Thank you, Flossie, for the stars. Appreciate you. Star party, yeah. Thank you. Sorry, I didn't even hear the beam because I have the volume down, but yeah, I got the notification. Shout out to everyone that got the notification, and shout out to everyone that has me on their favorites. If you guys don't have me on your favorites, please, I suggest you put me on there. Today's a cold one in AZ. Yes, dude. We have like a type of what the heck did my girlfriend call it? She said we're having like a temperature drop, something that's going around here. I'm here for the CHISME. Thank you. Shout out to everyone that's here for the CHISME. Let's go. Thank you. Hello, TCR. Yes, TCR means the CHISME Report, just in case you guys don't know. We're going to wait for a few more people to hop on, and then we'll get started. Texas is proud in the house. Shout out to Texas. Once again, you guys are my number one big following over there. All right, so let's just get started, guys, because like I said, we have a lot to get to. Hopefully, you guys have your snacks, so let's get into it. First thing first, we're going to be talking about GIGI because apparently she went on live to vent about her dad for doing something to her washing machine. And I don't know if it was venting or just being mean to this poor dad. But yeah, let's go ahead and look. You guys wanted me to react to this. You guys wanted me to talk about this. So GIGI, if you're watching this, you put this out there, not me. We're only gonna watch 15 minutes of it. Don't want to watch the whole thing. It's because it's 30 minutes. But yeah, just, key moments of her life. El Paso, Texas. Shout out to El Paso, Texas. Shout out to y'all. But yeah, it just seems like she went live because, like I said, her dad allegedly messed up her machine. But in reality, I feel like she was scared of her papi. And I'm not talking about her dad. I'm talking about her significant other, her guy, her husband, boyfriend, whatever he is. I feel like he was scared, or she was scared of the dude. But yeah, I just want to let you know. Put Twitch Pass. Chubba Wubby. Yes, I saw that Twitch passed away. I did see that. Rest in peace. Yeah, so let's get into it. Here's Chubba Wubba reporting on you again, GIGI. Don't get mad at me.
That messes up this. Hey, hope I'm gonna have a heart attack. Dad, ¿por qué no se caso? Hi, Dad. He put the shit in the washer and I don't know how to use it. And he put the soap inside the thing. You're not supposed to do that. He doesn't listen to me. But I told him yesterday, no, wait. Oh, this old man's gonna give me a heart attack. You're lucky they're coming to pick that motherfucker up, or else I'll be really mad. They're gonna come get it on the 22nd, the 23rd. I don't know how to use it, Dad. You have to. I told you yesterday. Tell Poppy. You told him to.
I hope. I think she's talking about the dryer or the washer, right? I hope she's not saying that about her dad. Like they're gonna pick this motherfucker up. No, I think she was talking about.
Wait, I told you. Let him help you.
Wash.
I know how to use a washer, and I don't want to get in trouble. And that thing is, to be honest, I don't even like it.
Shout out to Expose.
I do not like that washer
for this video.
You have to sort everything out. Before, I would just grab stuff and throw it in there. Whatever was there on the floor, I would grab it and just throw it in there. If it was a towel, sheet, not really a towel, because the towels I'm scared to put in there with the clothes. just like a sweater, jeans, t-shirts, I would get it and I would throw it in there. You know what I'm saying? I would just put it in there. And now it's like you got to put the towels with the towels, the sheets with the sheets, you know, jeans with the jeans. I never used to do that. I would get.
Don't you wash that way though? Don't you separate the clothes, like jeans with the jeans, like she's saying? I don't know. Let me know how you guys wash back at home. I know this is basically how you do it. This is how we do it in my household. But I'm not even gonna sit here and lie saying I never did that. Growing up, when I was too lazy, bro, I'll just get everything and throw it in there. Guys, I didn't know how to wash. Now, no, I know. Now I know. But yeah, let me know how you guys do laundry at your house. No darks and lights. No, I'm lazy. I probably do so. Okay. So yeah, I think everyone, by reading the chat, everyone does laundry differently. Like I said, back in the day, I used to just throw everything because I was super lazy. Now, if I'm being honest, I don't do laundry. My girlfriend does the laundry for the household, and she's the one that separates everything. But if I have to do it, then yes, I'm following her steps. I'm separating everything pretty much. So yeah, they're just, me being chismoso, I'll be like, yo, how do you guys do your laundry back at home?
You have jeans, just throw the jeans in there. I would never do all that. I told Dad yesterday, let Papi help you. He's like, oh, no, just wait. And then here he is fucking with it. He's like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. It's not moving. It's not shaking. You put the soap inside there. Papi said if you put the soap in there, it messes up that thing. And it starts like getting like stuck and everything. You have to use that. It dilutes it. It shoots it in there. I don't like it. I don't like it one fucking bit. And now it's going to be like that when Papi gets here. You have a fucking heart attack.
I want to know what washer she got.
Nobody listens to me. Instead of making my life easy, they make it harder.
Yes, and also in this video, she says she doesn't know how to pump gas. This is where it got me. Like, pumping gas, really? But yeah, I'm pretty much, we're going to get into it because she said that her papi doesn't let her pump gas because she fucks it up. But what? You don't know how to pump gas? Oh, okay.
And two, I picked up his groceries. We got a new set. I still throw whatever. Girl, Papi is really, girl, for the amount of money we spent. And I yesterday I was with my mom. Your washer and dryer is very nice as well. I know. So my mom, I was with my mom yesterday and I took her to the store. We got a couple groceries. I opened the trunk. All my dad's groceries were still in there. My dad even took his groceries out. All his food spoiled. His fish, his chicken. And my mom said, Gigi, whose groceries is it? I said, that's my dad's. That's my dad's groceries. And she's like, why is he here? I said, I don't know. I said, Dad, what happened? I thought you were going to bring it in. I said, Dad, 6 cases of water, 6 packs of juices. You didn't bring in 1 bag? I didn't know. I thought he brought his food in. All his food spoiled. And right now he's in the room and he was just looking like, oh, I don't know what I did. I don't know. And now he went to his room and he's mad. Now he's in his room mad because I told him that. Well, why are you touching it? You guys, I stress out so much because I'm scared.
Why don't you help him?
Mad. You know what I mean? We work so hard for our stuff. People don't understand. If I don't know how to, like the gas, like my truck, I never put gas in my truck. When I try to put gas, it kept spitting out gas. Bobby like, don't touch your truck. Don't touch the truck. Every time I try to put gas in my truck, it spits out gas. I don't know if I just put it in there and I put that little button and I just leave it. And Bobby's like, you got the hose too far in there. I pull it out, gas is still flying out. He's like, don't put gas.
Gas is still flying out because you have, like you said, you have the little hook still on there. Maybe if you unhook it and take it out, it won't spill. But that's how it works. Gas. That's how a gas station works. Like the hook just automatically spills gas. Unhook it and it stops. Magic. But yeah, it just caught me off guard. Like, bro, really? Like, you don't know how to put gas? My 19-year-old sister knows how to put gas, or 20-year-old sister knows how to put gas. Like, come on, you're what, 38, 39? And I'm not trying to bash you, right? Because if you guys did not know, yesterday or whenever I went live, I think, yeah, Monday I went live. Bro, I had some GIGI stands in the chat. I had some GIGI stands in the comments saying, yo, why are you being mean to GIGI? I'm like, are y'all serious? Like, do you not watch her? Like, what? Bro, I literally had someone on my YouTube comment saying that that she was being sarcastic of saying, when she said the whole thing, how are you gonna scam a scammer? Like, I did not see that as sarcasm. Excuse me if I'm being rude for not seeing it that way, but really, that's crazy, bro. But yes, I feel like everyone should know how to put gas. Going back to the whole gas situation, right?
So I don't even put gas in my truck. Would have popped me for talking like that. Well, that's your fucking dad. My dad's a grown man and he understands he's fucking up some shit up. He can't walk. Help him. Tell Bobby to get the food for him. Honey, my dad can walk perfectly fine. My dad can walk perfectly fine. You guys, my dad is not.
I seen a video for dad not walking perfectly fine. Shout out to Expose that put it out there. He has like a limp to him.
Disabled. My dad is perfectly fine at doing things on his own. Sorry, you guys. I can't do everything for everybody. When I'm done, I'm done. You guys are talking about Poppy doing stuff for him and getting Poppy up. Poppy's inside with the kids, watching the kids while I took off. I think Sue was with us. You guys, Poppy don't have to do nothing for my dad. That's not his dad. He don't have to lift a finger for him. Poppy has nothing to do with my dad. Poppy don't got to do a motherfucking thing for my dad. I do for my dad. It's very hard. It's very.
That's crazy though, because you guys are a couple. You guys are one. I don't know if they're married. I don't know, but they live with each other. And I don't know, like me, I'm gonna help my in-laws when they have groceries in the car or whatever. If they need help, I'm gonna help them, bro. And I honestly expect my girl to help my parents when they need help with something, or come on, dude. Yeah, Poppy could help. Poppy could help.
Very hard. It's very. That's what I'm saying. Unless you have someone living with you and you go through this, it's very hard. Very, very hard. I feel like a lot of people, they always got something to say because I'm very blunt, but that just goes to show you when I cuss your ass out and I tell you off, that just goes to show you that I'm not being mean. I'm just like this. No, you do. I know I do enough. You guys, nobody can tell me that I don't do enough. I do way more. I do way more than I'm supposed to do for anybody, everybody. I don't mind, but at the same time, when I tell you don't do something, don't do it.
You don't mind, but you stay complaining though. Thank you, Teresa, for the stars. Appreciate you.
Please don't do it. Now I'm going to have to hear the end of it from Poppy. I'm never going to hear the end of it. I'm never going to hear the end of it. I don't know how to work it, you guys. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix it. It just pisses me off. I told him not to fucking touch it. I told him, do not touch it. I told him, look at it's fucking evil. Poppy's going to kill me, man. I told him, do not fucking touch it. I told him, don't fucking touch it. I told him that. Evil. Poppy's going to fucking kill me. Bobby's gonna have a heart attack.
Bro, GG, blink twice if you're in danger, bro. You keep mentioning Poppy's gonna kill me. Poppy's gonna do this. Bro, that does not sound like a healthy relationship, dude. Maybe I'm being exaggerating, right? Because this is what I do. I'm over exaggerating. But still, like, bro, why are you so scared? Relax. Take a chill pill.
You guys, this is a $2,000 washer set. $2,000 washer set.
Watch out.
This is not a fucking $200 washer set. It's $2,000. Poppy's gonna fucking kill me, bro.
See, there you go. I'm mentioning it again.
I'm gonna have a heart attack. I don't know why my dad did that for. I don't get why everybody just does whatever they want in my house. I'm never gonna hear the end of this ever. I'm so fucking mad right now, bro. Like, I'm so mad. You have no idea. I'm like trying to hold back tears. I don't understand why he did it.
Just cry.
I don't understand why he did it. Because it's not about YouTube, you guys. It's about when my husband offered him a chance to do it. Is it not? Wait. So why did you do that? Why? You guys, it's not about helping. My husband offered him. He was too busy on TikTok. I said, let Papa. Oh, no, wait till tomorrow. So why did you do that? Why? You guys, the point is, yeah, I put a warranty. It don't matter, you guys. That does not fucking matter. So you want me to use my warranty on something as simple as waiting for someone to help you?
If it's broken, yes, use your warranty. I understand you're mad that your dad tried to wash his clothes or whatever he was doing, but yeah. And then she mentions, I think the water was filled up. Just take the water out.
You want me to use my warranty on something as simple as that? You guys, it doesn't matter if he has it on the wrong setting. He still dumped the fabric softener and the soap in there. That starts making your the thing, clogging it up, starts getting it all full of the fabric softener. Fabric softener is like the worst thing. If you don't put it in correctly, it's like the worst thing. Like, that's the whole point.
How does it clog it up?
To put things where it goes. Fuck anything else. Fuck about fixing it. Fuck, it's the point when we gave you a chance to do it, you should have fucking did it. You didn't want to. Fuck all the other shit. I don't give a fuck what anybody got to say. It's the point. When we offered you to help, you did not want to take it. You were too busy on your phone. That's the point. At the end of the day, that's the point.
I still don't understand how a fabric softener or soap is going to fuck up a washing machine. Like that. They're meant to do that.
Honey, water is not the issue. He really should. I know. That's the thing. No matter what, I use vinegar. Yeah, someone said about that. But still, that's not the point. It's a brand new washer and fucking dryer. $2,000 washer and dryer set.
$2,000. Someone said she got it for $1,400.
He said it. It's not doing anything. It's not spinning. Exactly. Why did you touch it?
Wow. Something else, bro. This is something else. That's what I asked. Why didn't she help him?
Can you pull the clothes out of the washer, rinse the soap off? Where am I going to do that at? How am I going to do that?
You take a bucket.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck what anybody has to say.
The washing machine has settings to do that, bro. Trust me, it does. Read the manual or something, dude.
Simple. Wait till someone comes. Your dad could be embarrassed for the reason probably didn't want Bobby to see. Honey, you sound bonkers to think that someone's embarrassed to ask, even when I'm saying I don't know how to do it. Come on. You're embarrassed, but yet you could have an accident on yourself and joke about it and all that. No, he's not embarrassed. He knows he fucked up. He was scared when I came in. Exactly. It's mine. It's not to be touched. The end. You guys, I don't even touch it because I'm scared.
Of Papi.
I said your husband now. Don't have to be stressed.
Yes, no, just drain the water.
Freaked out either. You guys, he does this constantly. He's always jumping over what I ask him to do. Constantly. That's what my mom was mad too. She goes, Gigi, who's with these groceries? I said, my dad's. She said, why did my mom was mad yesterday. She was, why? I said, I don't know. I don't know. She goes, Gigi, he can take the girl. I'm like, I don't remember what happened. I don't know what happened. I said, I think we went about 5 and they took our groceries to the other place. And then we waited there forever because they said it was a big order, but it was 6 waters. And like 2 things of chicken wings, 2 things of this, 2, 3 ketchups, barbecue. It wasn't even a big order. Like $100 order. And I don't know, we came home and I went inside. I'm just mad, you guys, all day yesterday.
She's gonna start crying in a little bit.
I'm gonna do my laundry. Okay, Bobby's almost done. Hold on. I'm gonna do my laundry. Babe, as soon as you're done with that and we're cleaning, please help my dad. Please. Yep, let me get this stuff. Bobby was taking stuff to the storage. I have a
Exactly. Someone actually commented that it tickles me that she doesn't know how to use it. Exactly, bro. Learn, please, Gigi. I know you're watching that. Learn. Read the manual, por favor.
Whole bag right here of like putting like all the stuff. Bobby like filled up like 3 of those. We took out a whole bunch of stuff from my dad's room. Like the code soup. Come on, you get your back on. Like a whole bunch of stuff in my dad's room. Got rid of the old thing for the kids. I got the new thing in there. You know what I mean? Like all day, just trying to get the house organized. And he just sat in his room. When we were busy, I need to do this. I want to do this. Look at this. This is different. I'm just like, Dad, hold on. Please hold on. I just want to get this stuff done. As soon as we're done with everything, hey, let's do it. Oh, I don't want to do it. I'll just later. You asked not once, not twice, not 3, 4 times. And now we're done cleaning, cooking dinner. I cooked dinner too. Now I was just like, I gotta talk to my Thea. I don't know what the fuck to do no more. Like this just literally pissed me off. Like this just threw me over the edge now.
Thank you for the stars.
Thank God they're picking it up, but still, I don't need to fucking break it. Yeah. I'm just upset, you guys, because we had all day yesterday. I thought he was supposed to go live with your mom. So he took stuff to my mom's. It's still over there. He took stuff to my mom's, but I guess just my mom not being home, I guess he didn't want to be there because I was picking him up every day. And it was just like, just stay here. Again, main reason was so the kids can have their room back because the CPS kept getting called. But when she came, she's like, it doesn't matter if they sleep on the floor as long as they have a blanket, pillow, food, you know? Maybe he can get into housing. I don't. Who's gonna do that? That's the thing, you guys. You guys act like someone just says, "Okay, you're on the list."
Someone literally comment saying maybe he could get into housing. Bro, Gigi. Oh my gosh, bro. As Latinos, we don't do that shit. But anyways, let's keep seeing this.
Yes, they want you to go here, go there, do that. I don't want to do it. I don't know how to say it. I don't want to do nothing, you guys. I don't want to do nothing.
She doesn't know how to do it. It's not that she doesn't want to do it. She doesn't know how to. Yes, someone said she's so lazy. Yes, she is. Wow.
I'm tired of just the people that came out of my pussy speaking. It's not broken, you guys. It's just the point of it. It's just the point of it. You can break it that way. Because it's full of water. It's not supposed to be that way.
Put it on spin.
It's efficient saving water and electricity. Cycle. Whenever I put a load of clothes, you can't even see the water. It's full of fucking water. Who knows? I don't know what happened here, but I can just imagine, I don't know, like what, I don't know. I could just imagine fucking fake shit getting brought up. But that'll be okay because when something happens, you won't be back here. When I get my new house, you won't be back. That's all that matters.
New house
I'm just
tour.
sad, you guys, because we offered him yesterday. I'm just scared what Bobby's gonna say.
There you go again. Scared of Papi.
Like the other day, he told Royo, Papi was mad. He says, "Do you have a girlfriend yet or a boyfriend?" Papi's like, he came to the kitchen and whispered to him, "Do you have a girlfriend yet or a boyfriend?" Why would you say that to him? You know what I mean? It's like, I'm just like, why would you say that if Papi's right there? Like, that pissed Papi off. He's like, why is he saying that? Why is he that? I said, maybe it was a joke. I said, I wasn't there. I don't know the tone of it.
It probably was a joke.
Like, it's frustrated, you guys. It was just a simple request. Do not touch the washer. It was a simple request, you guys. A simple request. Do not touch the washer or dryer.
Her dad should have listened.
That was it.
Fuck.
I know it. People are like, oh, it's not much. It just goes to show me that you're doing shit in my house you're not supposed to be doing. I'm not sitting here watching my cameras. What is he doing, you know? You're just doing stuff you're not supposed to be doing. The washer's full of water. That's what I'm saying. You guys, we've used it. It doesn't get full of water like that.
Bro,
it's
read
full of
the
water.
manual.
I've never seen it that full of water since we've used it. Every time we've used it, it's never been that full. It's full of water. He goes, I don't know what I did. I started it and I stopped it and I started it. That's why I'm just like, and when he came in, he was like, shit. And then he's like, oh, well, it's not doing anything. Well, of course not. Of course not.
Bro, this is so funny. This is some comedy shit right here.
That's all I want. And I said it to him the other day too when the Walmart shit was going on. I said, you know, I've taken care of you, right? I said, you've never taken care of me. Since I've had a place, him and my brother both live with me. My dad's never taken care of me. Like, he's never taken care of me to his home, taking care of me. Since I could remember, we lived at my grandma's. She taking care of me. You know what I mean? My dad's always been a good dad. But again, my dad's always been a good dad because he's never hit us. He's never called us names. But my mom, she was always made to be the bad person, but she had all of us. And my mom had to work. So, of course, she was frustrated. None of the dads helped. Nobody gave her money. She worked all the time, 24/7, you know? So, of course, I love my dad more because I didn't see the ugly side of him. But since I can remember, since I had all my houses and my cars, he's always been with me. I was taking care of him and my brother. That's why my brother, it pisses me off how he praises his fiance or his wife when I've taken care of him so many years. When he went to prison, when they were going to KILL him in prison, I have to get all the paperwork, pay for it.
Bro, Gigi's the type of person, and you could tell right here, she helps you out and then shoves it in your face after a while. But yeah, that's basically it. That's her venting about her papa, her dad. And I'm not talking about her daddy, but yes, her dad, guys, which is so so I don't know. What do you guys think in the comments? Let me know down below, because I still can't believe people were actually defending her, saying, yo, yeah, you shouldn't let your dad do this, blah blah blah. Bro, her stands, Gigi stands are off the chain, are something else, right? But yeah, let's get into the next thing I have. So the next thing we're going to talk about, it's I don't know if you guys know her. She's another influencer here on Facebook. I want to say she's from Venezuela, but she might have resided in Houston, Texas. I don't know where she's at now, right? This is what I just saw on the internet. But she goes by Rocibella, I believe. Rocibella. So one of you guys actually came forward, sent me some screenshots, and said, yo, can you please blast her out like that? Because apparently she scammed some of her followers. So she was doing this whole like giveaway, or not giveaway, but she was selling mystery boxes. And let me be the first one to tell you guys, I've been scammed trying to buy a mystery box. So back in the day, I believe it was last year, I paid someone, yes, I could hear it in the comments right now, call me whatever you want, but I paid someone $150 for a mystery box. And I believe it was a vintage mystery box. They put in shirts, they put in pants, whatever you want. I paid $150. Did I ever get the box? No. Did I ever get my money back? No. But anyways, that's just my story. I just want to put that out there. I've been scammed before. But this person goes and says, you know what? We purchased a box. I believe it was like $44 and or something like that. And she promised us 10 items, but we only received 8 items. Some people got, 11 and 12 items. And we were trying to see if she could send the rest of the items or at least get our money back, a refund, whatever the case is. So she reached out to the shop, Rocibella shop, and said this. She said, I want a refund. They responded, sorry, we can't return because it's a final product and the order was delivered successfully. And then she replies, this box did not even come with all the products. It was supposed to be 10. I only got 8 and some people got 12 products. If you're not willing to refund my money, at least give me all the products. And then there's just comments here in Spanish. People just going off in her comments saying, "Yo, I also got scammed." Hold on, guys. Let me open my iPad right here. Saying people saying I got scammed. I could see a lot of people. Someone say I could see a lot of people upset about the mystery boxes, but they ain't going to do anything about it. Hopefully, we could get a response soon. That's what I'm trying my best to translate. That's what they're saying. But I wanted to take it to you guys. Will you guys be mad if you guys still got the box? Is this called scamming, right? Is it scamming or is it no, you still received the items. They probably just forgot 2 items in there. I don't know. I want to leave it up to you guys cuz in my opinion, I feel like if I paid for something, I would want everything that came in the box. And yes, they said sorry, we can't refund it because it was the final product. The order was delivered successfully. Blah blah blah. At least send the two items that were missing. I don't know. In my opinion, just send the 2 items and we're all Gucci. Does she deserve the full refund? I don't know. I'll leave it up to you guys. Some of you guys, I'm seeing you guys watch Rocibella, so let me know. Someone said no, it might be a misunderstanding, but apparently this has happened to a few people on her team, not team, but her followers. Called being ripped off. Okay, I would expect everything I was supposed to get. It's bait. Okay. I hope it's a warehouse handling issue because she's not the type of person. Yeah, that's another thing I was thinking. These influencers do have like probably employees and stuff, and maybe some employee forgot to put 2 extra items. Someone is saying false advertising. So yeah. Now another one said she is a scammer. Oh, okay. I don't know all about that, but yeah, that just came to my attention. Wanted me to bring it up, and I was like, you know what? Okay, I'll talk about it. So yeah, I'll leave it up to you guys. Like I said, I don't. I just heard of Rosibea yesterday, so I really didn't know much. So I did see the video where she was packaging these items and talking about the items. But yeah, if it was me, I would probably say, "Yo, can you at least just ship the 2 other ones?" Because we paid 40. I think she said it was $35, and then shipping was $10. I'm like, damn, shipping be expensive. But I understand why it was $10. Every time, every during the holidays, shipping goes up, and it's expensive, y'all. But yeah, that's that. So now let's give you guys a little update. This is gonna be a good update. I don't know if you guys remembered the lady, the girl I talked about that was mistreating her son on live. I don't even want to say what she actually did because this was all bad, but she was charged, and I'm talking about this Amber Rae. Sorry, coffee. Amber Rae. Apparently she's out of jail. Yes, if you guys don't remember, Amber Rae was a person that beat up a little kid on live, and it wasn't her kid. I believe it was a friend's kid she was taking care of. She beat him up on live. Her and her husband beat him up on live, and it was just a very very sad thing. I did not post the videos here, just because it's sad. It's a very touchy subject, sensitive and stuff like that. But anyways, this story came out and people were just calling her out, blah blah blah. The police got a hold of it. She was charged. I believe she went in jail, but apparently she's out because she made a live yesterday, 19 hours ago, guys, apologizing. And let's just take a look at this little apologizing moment from Amber, and she had someone else with her. It's like, bro, how are you gonna apologize for something this bad you did? So yeah, let's take a listen to this.
Hello, everybody. I'm Amber Mclevravy,
I'm Aubrey Cadle.
and I would like to apologize for what the world has seen of my household. I would really like if you guys would let me explain. The last couple years in our house has been torture. Um, I asked the county to remove JJ from our care multiple times because of all of the stress and things going on in my household at the time. I did my best to manage my husband's outrage towards everyone in the family. My sister Aubrey can confirm this because she did her best to help me. I'm glad that the video was released because now my children and I can get the help that we need and deserve. We were too scared due to being threatened to get help
okay.
from our family.
It's okay.
Aubrey and I have been abused since we were little girls, and we tried to get help from the system for our family, and that did not work out.
Oh my God. So is she really saying that she warned the police this was gonna happen? I told them like, yo, take this kid out of my house because I don't know what's gonna happen next. I'm probably gonna beat this little kid up. Bro, what? No. You can't apologize for something, bro. This is bad. What she did is bad. You can't be here and apologize for this, right? Because it was caught. You can't blame anyone else but yourself. And I just think, some people have thoughts about her reading off a script or something, and she is, you could tell. But yeah, I just don't know. You don't go apologizing, and it gets funnier because just watch.
I am aware of all the hate that I have been receiving, but it had to get this bad, which is actually really sad, and it makes me and my entire family sad because this is a terrible situation. I do not expect backup, but we are begging the system to look at the truth finally.
What truth?
I promise to work a treatment plan, and this is never going to happen again.
I wouldn't trust that.
You've been going to therapy. And I've been going to therapy. And
did she forget what to say? And did y'all forget this was live? Like, if I understand if it was like, edited or whatever, but you hear her sister say you were going to therapy. Like, bro, what?
Happen again.
Say that you've been going to therapy.
And I've been going to therapy.
What?
And working with Dr. Coleman very closely for my mental health.
This is so... Oh my God. Hold on. She is so dumb, bro. You realize you're live. Just because you move out of the camera frame doesn't mean you're gone, bro. I don't know if you guys heard her. Like, she said something about her husband, her ex-husband. Said, Kyle. What? Let me just replay that real quick and put the volume up because this is so ridiculous, bro.
What up? Every time, okay, so you know how, anyway, when she said that I was there all the time helping the best I could, it was because I was babysitting literally every day because Kyle would just come home from work and just go to sleep. That was it. He would never make the kids food when she was gone grocery shopping. That was literally all she would ever do, too. She, never got to leave the house to have fun. He would disappear to West Virginia every weekend, doing God knows what. He says that he was helping his parents, but I highly doubt that. And, I was babysitting every single day for hours after school. It was crazy. I remember...
You guys should have just recorded it and edited it yourself. This looks... It looks wrong. It's not a good apology.
One time, she called me at, it was either midnight or 4 o'clock in the morning or something like that. It was really late at night, crying about how Kyle was losing his mind and he punched a hole in the door above her head. No, it was a wall. Punched a hole in the wall. Yeah. And then he ripped the door off to the kitchen, and there was pictures all over the internet of the inside of her house, of the floor ripped up. Kyle did that too. And when I was babysitting, while they were gone on vacation for a whole week or a week and a half, Kyle would call through Amber's phone, they would talk together. But he would say that I had to stick to this strict schedule, and he would critique every little thing that JJ did. I had to follow it, or if I didn't, I don't know when I would see him again, Crazy. Very crazy.
Oh my gosh, this is so bad. And it just looks like they're blaming Kyle for Amber beating up the little kid, abusing the little kid. No, it's both of your fault, guys. It's not Kyle's fault. It's both. You guys did this. I did mention Kyle was, if you guys are new, Kyle is the girl on the right's husband or boyfriend, whatever. And he also abused of this little poor baby. But bro, what?
What else?
This is awkward.
I don't know what else. I don't even know where to start. There's just so much stuff.
Dead air. Dead air.
Every time Catherine would come over and the kids would just like, they weren't really scared of her because, you know, she would buy them stuff and that was all they really saw her for. It's just buying stuff. She was trying to buy the kids. And
By their love.
I remember one time Bentley called saying that his GG was being mean, his GG being Catherine. And Skylar was crying for like 25 minutes in the background because she wanted her mommy and Catherine wouldn't let her. Because it was like her time with the kids or whatever. I don't know. She's acting like she's their mom. She's not.
I hope.
And the abuse that happened since we were little kids.
Hold on. I hope they don't use this in court. This is not gonna look good, bro. Good. Someone said, Danny, I think she's asking you. What is she asking? I did not see the comment. I'm watching the video.
True. Mainly on my father's part. Don't want to go into detail with that. But anyway, there was this one time on my mom's surprise birthday party. Kyle was in a mood that day, and he took the car and drove off into somewhere in Lake Milton. And he says that his brakes went out, but he was just in a mood, going crazy. And he drove all the way out to Lake Milton, and when he said that his brakes went out, he crashed into somebody's front yard in their fence. Mm-hmm. And we have pictures of that. And then on the way back to their house, after we called AAA and had the car towed, he pulled over, slammed down the brakes, and got out because he was still mad. I don't know why he was driving, but anyway. He started walking back to the house, then we had to go look for him because he disappeared, throwing a baby fit. And he blames his pots for his attitude.
Okay, hold on. Someone said, all right, let me address this because someone said she's asking if you're sponsored by Gerard Cosmetics. No, I'm not. I only work with them once, but I'm not sponsored. Like fully sponsored? No, I'm not. Not yet, at least. Hopefully soon, you know, and just to those haters that love to start the CHISME. But hey, I'm here for it. I'm here. But no, it was only a one-time thing. But anyways, let's get back to the video. Sorry for derailing right here to the comment section. Just a little bit more to see what other stupidity they have to say.
Problem, but I have the same pots. Like, it's not a behavioral thing. It's just crying about it. Anyway.
This is so bad once again, dude.
The rest of the children were not abused, and if they were, it was by Kyle. Kyle just...
Bro, what? Bro, huh? Did y'all hear that right? She said the rest of the children weren't abused. But if they were, it's Kyle's fault. No. No. After that video after I seen Amber do that to the little baby, no. It's both. Both, bro. This shit's getting me mad, dude.
Had temper problems, I guess.
They both do.
And I would like to address that her profile picture that was all the kids, of everybody saying that all the kids had bruises on them. It was not bruises, it was shadows. People are stupid.
Oh, we're
if it
stupid.
Was bruises,
okay.
Don't you think that the photographer would have reported that? Like, be for real. Anyway.
Not all photographers.
And when my sister first had the C-section for her most recent baby, Maylee, I was there, like, spending the night and stuff, helping with all the kids, because Kyle, again, was absent at work. Anyway, it was, like, 9 o'clock at night. Everybody was getting ready to go to bed, and Kyle gave Amber his mom's expired muscle relaxers while she was already on oxycodone, steroids, and ibuprofen for her C-section because it kept getting infected because he gave her the muscle relaxers. That medicine, while expired with all the other medicines that she was prescribed, had side effects, and it was hallucinations and rashes and stuff like that. And
is she reading
apparently,
something?
Kyle thought it was funny, and he kept doing it for a while because I was up till 5 a.m. that night holding this brand new baby, trying to figure out how to make a bottle. Anyway,
Okay, Android.
that was really good.
No shade to Android users.
What else? I don't know. We've addressed
Bro, they're so bad.
that we know that she knows what she did was wrong. She knows. And she knows that she has to pay for that. However, she is getting the help that she needs. She's been to a therapist, and
You can't. No. You can't play this game, dude. You can't play it. No. No, you're no.
seeing a psychiatrist. Yeah. It was because while they were all trapped in the house, I guess, she never had time to make appointments for herself, only the kids. And she never had time for mental health help. And I think that's really important because when you have all those kids all by yourself all day long, 24/7 in your whole life, it's very stressful. Very stressful. And I get it. I mean, like...
Imagine all the moms out there. But you don't see them go beating up a little bit? Boy, nope. Bro, everyone that has kids is going through some shit. We're all tired. We're all sleepy. We're all stressed. We're all mostly sleepy, dude. I'm tired.
Whatever.
Living with Kyle wasn't fun.
I think you're allowed to talk now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Living with Kyle was not fun, and he is very, very, very hard to deal with. He has anger problems. He is addicted to drugs and alcohol, which he has admitted multiple times to everyone. He has never sought help for his problems. And I know that everybody just feels like...
Someone said, I'm confused. Are they apologizing for abusing a child? Yes. Yes, they are. They are. And this is a very, very bad apology.
I'm just trying to push off it on him, but I'm not. I'm telling the real truth of the story, and I'm getting help for what I did, and I never said that I don't deserve punished for what I did. I never once said that. I've had admitted that what I did was not okay, and I feel like everyone is just attacking me worse than him because they feel like what he did was better.
They feel like what he did wasn't as...
But that's because they don't know what he did with...
They think that it was just all you because the first half...
Someone asked, what does Kyle have to do with her beating up the little boy? Well, Kyle did the same thing. And that was on live too. Well, not live, but it was recorded. So, yeah, they're both pieces of caca. So, just in case you guys didn't know.
The video that was all released, and I don't know why that was the only part that came out was your part, but nothing was withheld. It was, we just didn't know that the first half of the video was cut out, and then we made the police aware of that. And
the first half of
a month later, Kyle was still living with his mom, still seeing the kids, even though Children's Services and the cops had the video of him. He was still allowed to see the kids.
If that's true, that's shitty move by the cops.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, this is so...
I don't even know what that thing's called.
Ay.
Is there a specific name for it?
What are you talking about?
There's a foot thing that Kyle would put his feet on.
I don't know what it's called, but it's a circle thing that electrocutes your feet.
Yeah, because of his POTS, he needed that stimulation or whatever. But there's a foot stimulator. It was like electric or something. And I remember one time I watched Kyle hold JJ's feet down on it, and he turned it all the way up to 100.
Shit.
And held him on there for like a good 2 to 5 minutes. And when JJ got off, he was crying and screaming, and he couldn't walk, and he was crawling to the bathroom.
Why? Bro, what? And they're free. And they're free, guys. Yes. Wow.
He was crawling because he couldn't walk. Because that stuff is like, really paralyzes your muscles, kind of.
Where was Amber at?
Crazy.
And where were you at? Why didn't you just, take the kid away from him, bro?
Oh yeah, I don't think it's a tens unit. It kind of is. Yeah, because I have one. But yeah, he would turn it all the way up to 100. I couldn't handle it past 25.
Oh, you tried it. Oh, okay, cool. Bro, the fact that they didn't even say we try to help them, bro, this makes everyone look bad. Y'all should be not here, not on Facebook.
Anything else?
She's feeding her lines.
I think we should probably do another live.
No,
Mm-hmm.
don't.
Cover the rest.
Don't.
Yeah.
Tyler, a TENS unit is basically like a muscle stimulator and a nerve stimulator. It sends electric currents through your body to wake up your muscles. What the fuck? Yeah.
Bro, this is sad, dude.
What else?
You guys shouldn't be here.
I'm gonna do that part on another live.
Okay.
No.
Did we end it?
Yep.
Okay.
Bro, how psycho do these women look, bro? Like, don't, please. I hope they did not do another live. I'm not gonna go search it up, but bro, yes, there you go. That's Amber's apology, which was very dumb. Very, very dumb. And I don't believe anything she said on here. And they're both free, allegedly. Well, we did see her go live, but Kyle, someone said that he made a video too. Maybe I'll talk about that. Or he's out. I don't know. Someone said, man, I just want to jump through the phone. Yes, exactly. This is bad, guys. This is bad. But anyways, now let's get into it. Let's get into the CHISME you guys want to hear. So go, hopefully you guys have your snacks. And let's get started. So shout out to Expose once again for these leaked messages on a certain person I've talked about. Another fan of the CHISME report. But they won't admit it. It's okay. It's okay. We get it. Don't make fake pages, dude. Don't make fake pages. Just come in with your page. But anyways, we're talking about Dora and Daddy's makeup creations. So it was brought to my attention. Like I said, Expose, doing their job, exposing. Let me just show you the messages. Well, let me give you the background, right? So I don't know if you guys remembered probably a month or two ago, I did talk about a family that was in need because, there were, I think her page name is Cooking with Tony. So Cooking with Tony came out. One of you guys actually said, yo, can you please talk about this, bring awareness that way, anything helps. So I did. I brought it up to my page. I was like, oh, cool. Cooking with Tony has a son named Max, and he was diagnosed with cancer. So I was like, yes, I'm going to help. I'm for sure going to help. So I did. I talked about it, and that was that. But then apparently Dora had some things to say behind Tony's back in private DMs. And like I said, shout out to Expose that came out with these DMs. I don't know who sent this to Expose, right? But let's go ahead and read them. As you can see, Dora and Daddy's makeup creation. Someone said, for the baby, for the whole family, LO. This is a second list in a month. Never heard of her. Saw the poor baby. That's sad. I got grandkids. I couldn't imagine what she's going through. Yeah, but we can't milk people for illness. For an illness, I mean, lots of people got kids with illness. But that's just my thought. She collect $30K for bills and still asking for more. That's ridiculous. Again, my thought. Wow. Wow, Dora. Eesh, this looks bad, bro. This looks pretty bad. So after this, not gonna say much more, but after this, Tony Cooking with Tony came out and said her part of the story. Apparently, Tony, and Dora were friends or were cool with each other, and yeah, this is what Tony had to say on that situation. I did not know they were cool, and they were, I guess, friends, colleagues, whatever. But let's listen to Tony's side of the story.
I'm going to keep it literally. It's working. Okay. Thank you, Daisy. Thank you, Rosa. Hi, Jackie.
Yes, Tanya. Sorry, I paused. 30K wouldn't make a dent in the amount of hospital bills and shit like that. Bro, hospital bills are ridiculous, bro. Even to have a damn baby, bro, you're paying like, if you don't have good insurance, you're paying probably over 100K, bro. But yeah,
I am gonna keep it short and sweet, y'all. Okay. I'm not sure if you guys seen what is floating around on the exposed page. I have seen it. Hi, Lindsay. Yeah, I'm not seeing all the comments. It's weird. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Katie. So we're just, you know what? I'm just gonna swipe the comments and I'm just gonna get started. So I will give you guys an update on Max a little bit later. I never ever, this live is something that I never ever, ever would have done. Never would have I thought to even doing a live like this. But I'm just gonna address it short and sweet, very quickly, because I am getting a lot of messages. I am getting a lot of text messages. I'm getting a lot of Facebook messages. I'm getting a lot of, hey, did you see this? Did you see it? You know, I'm getting a lot of it. And it's something that I'm shook. Number one, I'm shook. So there is a post on the exposed page, and I'm not mad at the exposed page because they have always, literally have always showed me nothing but love. They've never been malicious to me or any of that. What they do is what they do. I'm minding my own business, and apparently people aren't minding their own business.
that is not my job.
There is Facebook messages floating around from Dora. I'm going to say the name. I don't care. I'm not bashing anybody or anything. From Dora and Daddy's Makeup Creation. I'll give you a quick backstory very quickly. Her and I, from what I thought, were very good friends. Very good. I shared a lot of my personal life with her, shared a lot of my children with her, a lot with her. And I have a lot of issues and trauma from being a child with my mother. And I don't know, I got a mother instinct from her 100% up until a certain point. And so it truly hurt my feelings, how things ended. But I got over it silently and I moved on. I don't watch her. I don't care for her. So therefore, I don't care for her. So like, why would I watch her, or why would I want to know what she's doing or any of that? I'm not that kind of person. I am not that bitch. Okay.
Shout out to Tony.
So the first falling out was I bring something to my store that apparently was mentioned, that she had mentioned.
Oh, we're getting a backstory. Nice. I love backstories. I love context to stuff I'm talking about.
To me before, and I bring it to my store, and she felt that it was malicious. She felt that I did it, and I bring it to my store because she was bringing it to her store, but her stuff got stopped at customs or something like that. I don't know. I never did it maliciously. I'm not that girl. This is why I don't have friends. When you guys, I tell y'all, my OGs know I don't have friends. I have very few friends. Okay, very few. And I'm observant. I am very, very, very much in control of my own feelings, in control of my surroundings. And once I don't feel okay, or once I have a feeling about something, it's easy to remove myself and never speak on it again. Easy. And that's what I did in this situation. Okay. So it was brought to my attention that that's how she felt. Okay. We talked about it as women. And we moved on from it. A lot of things were going on with other influencers and her and other influencers that I never was a part of. I never even addressed it. I addressed one thing, said how I felt, and I moved on. Hi! Do you want to come and say hi to our friends?
The little boy that's coming is Max. For those that are new to this, Max was diagnosed with cancer.
Max isn't feeling too good. I'll give you guys an update on another live, but
Poor
Max
baby.
is not feeling too good today. We just gave him his Zofran. They were supposed to give it to him after radiation, and he vomited twice on us. So we were not sure if they gave it to him. They didn't tell us anything. We didn't forget to ask. But yeah, say hi, friends. Okay, go eat your pizza with Daddy. Go. Okay.
I hate seeing babies like that, bro. Breaks my heart.
That was that, okay? There was a lot of issues and things going around with certain influencers, and I'm not going to say anybody's name or anything like that. And I knew everything that was going on. because she was telling me everything that was going on. I knew everything, literally everything down to a T, what was going on. I didn't say anything. I knew everything. I knew all the times that she talked dirty or bring things to.
Is it me, or does Tony seem like a genuine, real friend and not putting shit out there? You know what I mean? Like, yo, it's private conversation, stay private. I mean, cool.
My intention that she probably shouldn't have. That's okay. I left it alone. Hey, you're confiding into me as a friend. I'm not going to go and tell the world, or, you know, I do have screenshots. I never delete messages. You guys could go to my phone and probably read messages from 2017. Okay. But I'm not that type of, I'm not going to do that. Like, girl, no, we're grown. Okay. So then moving on, I had a customer, a very, very loyal customer, a very good friend. I don't consider her just a customer. I don't consider her just a follower. She's a very good friend of mine. I have met her. I did meet her by her following me on Facebook. And she purchased from Dora. She didn't end up paying her invoice. Okay. That's not my business. Did she kind of use my name and say, hey, I'm from Tony's page? Yeah, but that doesn't mean like that I should get scolded for, you know, I'm not sure what happened. And that's exactly what I said. I'm not sure what happened. She's never done that to me. She spends a lot of money with me. She never done that with me. I'm not sure what happened. I'll ask and see what's going on, but I'm not sure what happened. Because I continue to be her friend, because I continue to sell to her, she had a problem with that. And she wanted me to not do it anymore. And I wasn't going to allow her to tell me I wasn't going to allow her to tell me not to do something. That is not my business. That's your business. I mind my business. That's your business. So whatever. We didn't even have a falling out. I wouldn't even call it a falling out. No. She didn't want me to sell to her anymore. I continued. Not one is she's my friend. Number two is that's my business. That is my business. Thank God.
Correct.
For her.
Yes.
You know, I'm not sure what happened over there, but what happened over here, nothing happened over here. Okay. So I continued to sell to her. We stopped speaking, and that was it. I never reached out. I never
seems like she's just one of your customers.
Texted her. The first time we had a falling out, I was texting her like, hey, did I do something wrong? Because she just stopped talking to me. I went on a live of hers. She didn't address me. I said hello to her. She didn't. So the woman I am, I sent her a couple messages like, hey, did I do something wrong to you? You know, whatever. I still have those messages. But anyways, that's beside the point. This time I was like, you know what? No, like, I'm not, there's no reason. There's no reason for me to even, no, I'm not going to let her tell me what to do.
She does seem jealous, Danielle.
So we moved on. I've been living my life. Never sent a message, never spoke of her, nothing. She's even been on my lives, and I still say, hello, Dora. I'll talk to her on my lives, but the last 20 lives she's been on, I see her join. I'll say hello. She doesn't say anything. Minding my business? I think so. So, if you guys all know, because especially my supporters, I all made it very clear. Me and Lalo had a super rough patch prior to our son's diagnosis. I was going through it. She called me. I answered the call. Why? Because I'm not a jealous, bitter, like, no, you had beef with me. I'm going to answer the call. What if she needed something? You know, I answered the call. Oh, I seen one of your followers at an event, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, oh my God, I feel so bad for Tony. I told her, don't feel, you know, oh, why, what happened? We don't really talk. So she was calling to get the CHISME about what happened. I told her the CHISME. I even cried on the phone with her. I told her because it wasn't CHISME. It was really me thinking that she had good intentions, even though I already know the intentions weren't good, especially because of what has happened before and what I've seen unfold and what I know of her doing.
That speaks a lot, bro.
Confided in her, talked. That was it. I didn't reach out ever again. I didn't speak to her ever again. My son gets sick. She reaches out. I let her know what happened. She asked if I needed anything. Nope, we're good. We're good over here. She even sent me a message and said, oh, we're going to send you something. We're going to send you a package. But I don't need you to say it on the live because it's coming from the heart. Okay. No worries. I get it. I don't care that I never received the package because I really didn't really want it. I mean, coming from the situation it was at hand. But hey, that was besides the point, right?
Yeah, maybe Dora got busy. You know, she has a full-time job, so yeah, maybe she got busy.
So that was that. And then I wake up to messages and phone calls and text messages to this, okay? For her mentioning, saying that I have collected 30K on my son's condition. Number one, where's the 30K? Because, bitch, I need it, okay? I'm still hustling over here. I'm still going live, giving code.
I was just gonna say that, like, how did Dora know she received 30K? That's yeah, like, how did she know?
Putting discount codes on my website so I can hustle and get what I need. I've said it. And before I even knew what she said, yesterday I mentioned the gifts have been coming in. I went live to open them. The gifts have been coming in. We have been so blessed. So blessed. Let's clear one thing up. I never had two wish lists. It was the same wish list. The first one, people bought everything off it. Max came home from being diagnosed with cancer. You think I'm going to use my kid's condition to collect $1? No, mama. I could collect $1 many ways. Many ways. And I have. Since I've been 15 years old, I have worked for everything I have. I didn't have a mom and dad. Nope. I had even...
Give it up for Tony. I like Tony. Yes.
Paid my way through high school. I didn't graduate, but I paid my way through high school. I didn't have a mom and dad paying for registration. Hell no. Hell no. So you think my son is going to get diagnosed with cancer and I'm going to want to collect a quick buck? No, mama, that's not what I'm here for. I've said that since day one. And my true supporters, my OG supporters, my true supporters, they know that. They know that.
For those asking how can you guys help, right now after this is done, I will show you guys her page. That way you guys could go, give her a follow, support her, watching her videos. And if you guys want to actually donate, hit her up. I don't know if she still has something going on, like a GoFundMe or something. But yeah, just hit her up. But like I said, after this video, I will show you her
I went
page.
hard on my Facebook. Whether I was sharing my son's journey, because I wasn't using it for $1. I'm sharing my son's journey. You know how many moms are probably going through this and probably don't have a fucking clue? Maybe
Exactly.
Me being a strong woman, and I don't give myself enough credit, I will say that. Maybe me doing it and making it happen every day is going to inspire somebody who's going through the same shit with their children to get up and make it happen that day for their babies. That is why I'm here, okay? And I'm not crying because I'm sad. I am far from sad. I'm angry that you, especially you have a child with a disability.
That's
you think
crazy.
I want to be in this position? You think I want to be in this position? Please answer that question. No. Anybody would. I wouldn't wish this upon my worst enemy.
Yeah, no.
This is my baby who is pretty much fighting to stay alive, fighting to have a future. Yep. And we're having to deal with that over here, So for you to say I had two wish lists, I only had one. I didn't ask for it. I didn't even make the wish list. My followers and my true people who about the situation I'm in, they asked us. They wanted to bless my son. They wanted to bless us. They wanted to help us. Because if you think 30K is a lot of money for the amount of treatments we have to go through, honey, yes, I may be on public aid. You're right. But there's things that aren't covered. Number one. Number two, I had no choice. I was working 2 jobs. I was working a full-time job, a part-time job, and hustling on Facebook. And I don't got to prove none of that to you.
It's crazy because Dora gave her shit about collecting money because her son's sick. We said hospital bills are expensive, but Dora's the same person who allegedly tried to collect money for her friend to furnish his apartment. Correct me if I'm wrong here, though. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's crazy, dude.
Just letting everybody know that I've hustled for everything I have. I've never asked for a motherfucking thing. Way before I've learned this, Yesterday, I had already mentioned it to my daughter like twice. Like,
Can someone hold on? Can someone comment tag cooking with Tony, and then I'll pin it. That way you guys could follow her page. So just if you guys know her page, just comment and I'll try to pin it right now.
like the gifts are coming in. I'm seeing everything. It's Christmas time. I even told Lalo. I even told my boyfriend, like, it's Christmas time. People are spending their hard-earned money on us. This amount of gifts. And I felt overwhelmed. I told my friend Joey Lynn. I told my daughter, hey, I think I'm going to stop this. And I told my daughter yesterday, I said, I want you to just cut the wish list off. Is there a way to delete it?
It's pinned,
or just
guys.
Deactivate it, something, because I don't want it. I'm overwhelmed with the amount of stuff that's coming in. I'm very overwhelmed. It's Christmas time. We shut it down. You know? I don't like to post my Cash App. I didn't even make my GoFundMe. I would have never made a GoFundMe. My boss, my friend made that GoFundMe for me. Okay? Has it helped? Absolutely. I lost my job a month before my son's diagnosis. I went full-time at my part-time job, had no insurance, and then my son gets diagnosed with cancer.
Sad.
I had to leave my job. You think I want to leave my job? No, I'm okay working. I don't I turn this on and with the hopes of I'm going to be able to hustle and sell and do whatever. Not just come up here and just cook dinner and expect money. No. I invested in myself. My brother created a whole little merch for me that he handed over to me. I told you guys yesterday, I don't need the gifts. You guys want to know how you can support me? Buy a Max merch. Buy a Max shirt. You know, wear Max shirt. Support me on my live sales. Shop my website. My true supporters know I have a lot of true supporters. I've connected with a lot of my supporters off of this, personally, through phones, coming here. A couple of my supporters have been to my house. Hi! You give mama hugs? See, he kind of senses that mommy's going down with something because he keeps coming down here. So we can't see any... Oh, toys! Hey, you're not supposed to do that. Don't do that, baby. People talk about us. You got a toy? Didn't you get a toy in your Happy Meal today? Yeah. What kind of toy did you get? It was the operation. Can you say operation? Crazy baby. Can you say hi, friends? Can you blow our friends a kiss? Kisses? Say, I had radiation today. Daddy's calling you. Oh, your pizza. He got pizza in the oven. So with that all being said, she has reached out to me. She called me. If that's not a guilty motherfucking conscience, I don't know what is.
Exactly, bro. And we're going to get into it because Dora said these weren't real DMs, that they were fake. You can't believe everything we see on the internet. Don't worry. I'll show you guys that right now. But yeah, if you're not guilty. Anyways, listen, Dora probably wanted to fix shit, you know? Said, you know, give her apologies.
I ignored the call. I was in radiation with my son. And I'm dealing with all of this, okay? Not dealing with it because I don't need to deal with it. Out of sight, out of mind. After this, I'll never speak of this again. Promise you guys that. I'm not that bitch. I've never, ever, ever, not once I've been doing lives almost 3 years. I never once used my platform for any kind of drama. And I've been through it with a couple people. And I just remove myself silently. Isn't that what you're supposed to do? This is what we're supposed to be teaching our children.
Sorry, Tony, but no, that's not what these ladies do. They love it. They love the attention.
You know, if you don't like something, if somebody's bothering you and it's not physical and they're just kind of bullying you, remove yourself silently. Don't stoop to their level. But I felt that I needed to do because you're bringing my son into this. My son and my son's condition. And then she wants to message me and say that they're fake. They're not fake. You want to know why? Because the previous post that they posted, posted about somebody's address, I knew exactly that happened. I knew exactly that happened. You want to know why? It was told to me by her. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. So I know the messages aren't fake, please.
They're not fake.
This is it. I will not speak of this again. Please don't. I mean, I don't bother nobody on here. I come up here and I hang out with my girls and oh my God, Maxwell's eating guacamole. You're going to show the girls what you're going to eat? Show the girls what you're going to eat. Guacamole? Yeah. Pizza? Yeah. And guacamole? That's a weird mixture. And I did swipe comments, you guys, so I don't see any comments. But I felt that I needed to do that because that's a low. That's the lowest. I never thought she would go that low. I had more faith in her. But I don't know why, because I've seen a lot of stuff go down, you guys. I was a really close friend of hers. I considered, whether she considered me a close friend, I considered her a close friend. So I knew a lot. When they say, you know how people say they got receipts? I got them, but baby girl, we don't need to go that low, okay? I'm just going to say this. This is all I'm going to say about it.
I love it.
I see your true colors. I've been seeing them, but I handle that silently. I don't need to go on a live and talk about it. I don't need to go on a live and be in other people's business. No, this is my platform. I don't want nobody else to be the star of the show but me and my son. But yeah, like, that's a low blow. It's low. That's low. If you guys support her, that is fine with me. There's two girls that I have noticed back before when I used to watch her, that had shopped with me before and didn't pay. And I didn't call her and say, you better stop selling to her or else we ain't friends. No, that's a low. I should have known then, but I'm just going to say this. Please don't.
How do you, as a seller, bro, how do you try to, especially if you're friends, like, how are you going to try to say, yeah, don't buy from her? No. Like, no, this is so, what she did is so wrong.
Try to bash me? My true supporters, I'm flushed. That's how mad I am. I see it in my face. My true supporters know that I am not here asking for anything. I didn't have 2 wish lists, mama. I am not using my supporters for anything. Because I don't ask for anything. Ever since my son got diagnosed, I never asked anybody for a thing. Not one thing. Ever.
No, we just try to help her.
What did I do? I created an entire website in the mix of coming home with my son fighting cancer, having to go through chemo treatments, being at the hospital Monday through Friday for 8 to 10 hours a day with my son, and I created a website. My brother gave me a little business. I go to my brother's house and have meetings. We created a whole fundraiser. We didn't ask for money at the fundraiser. We had beautiful drag queens literally donate all of their tips. They were up there giving us a show. I created a fundraiser. We sold tickets. We gave people, donated baskets. I never once asked for a thing. I was busy doing all of this in the mix of me finding out my son was just diagnosed on October 8th. Everything I've done while my son is fighting cancer. I am not using it for $1, because if I could take this all away, I would take it all away. Definitely. In a heartbeat. I hate seeing my son throw up time after time after time. You know, I don't want to be on here talking about this. I don't want to be on here using my platform for this. You're sad. That was the lowest you've been.
Yeah,
I will never speak on this again. If you guys watch me, I don't care what happens towards here. I don't care if you guys support her. I am not that kind of girl. Don't mention this problem on my lives. That's not what I'm here for. Don't mention it to me. Don't mention anything to me. This is the last I will speak of it. I don't have beef with nobody. I'm a grown woman. I am not a Facebook gangster. I also am not a manipulator. I also don't text people having them do dirty work and convincing people of things. And you've done that. You've done that, girl.
Yeah, she is not so innocent, bro. And listen, it's going to go back to this. Oh, what team are you, Dora, or, you know, the people that, the person that they always hate on, bro. I don't care if you're team Dora or the other person, bro. No one's safe here, dude. Like, no one. They're all shady, dude.
Oh, okay? This is the last I will speak to it. Okay? Don't ask me anything about it. I addressed it because I was getting lots of messages and I felt like I needed to. Don't talk about my son. Keep my family, my son's diagnosis, and me out of your mouth. Okay? Don't worry what I do over here. Worry about you and what you need to do. Don't worry about what I need to do.
Exactly.
It's obvious that you come to my lives because I see you come to my lives. I see it says that you come in the live. You don't say hi, you're here. You're here for drama. You are here to be nosy, to mind my business. Stop. We're grown. You're grown. You're more grown than me. Stop.
No, I'm just kidding.
We're grown. This is social media. I want to influence so many things, and I definitely do not want to influence this. So like I said, I will never ever speak of this again, ever. I don't want anybody mentioning this to me. None of the above. You're sad. Karma will get you, mama. Karma is gonna do way more than I can ever do.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you guys all for being here. I'll go back and read comments once I'm off. I am gonna go upstairs and hang out with my baby.
Yeah, but that's mostly it, guys. That's her life. But as I mentioned, Dora did claim those messages were fake, and she had this to say on her. Let me see if I could find it on her status. Because she, she wants to defend herself, and she said this. She said, "Okay, we have seen this before. Fake screenshots, fake recording, fake everything. Why did we already know they would go hard? We knew it would happen. I will not clear up or talk about lies as I can't defend a lie. Have a great Friday." LOL, it's not Friday. I don't believe everything you see on social media. It's crazy that she put that, because when she went live, she said the opposite. She said the opposite. So this is what she said on live, and we're only going to play a little bit, not the whole thing, so don't worry, we're not going to be stuck watching this live. But it seems like she was tipsy on this live, so let's go ahead and see what she said about the situation.
And there's some thick skin over here. It's going to take a lot more than that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in the camera.
Yeah.
I got a mask.
I did call. I did make calls, and my calls were not responded to. So I feel like there's things that need to be left off social media. I did make calls because, as you guys know, private messages were exposed publicly, which is unfair for me. But I was willing to.
What happened? I thought it was fake, Dora. Now she admits they were being exposed, and it's unfair to her. Okay.
To talk about it offline, but.
What did you say?
But the person was not willing to do
said
it
what I said.
offline, and that's okay with me.
Sorry.
So because they chose to not do it offline and do it live, that told me exactly what they wanted to do. So I'm just not going to entertain it.
Now she's playing. Okay. Now she's playing. Oh my gosh. No, she went on live and burned me out. They probably want views. Tony probably wants views. No, shut up. Shut up, dude. I don't know what it is. Are the screenshots fake or real? I don't know. But to me, I think they're real. She said it herself. She said, unfortunately, there was messages, DMs exposed, and that's not fair to me. That's exactly what she said. If you guys didn't hear that, go ahead and replay it. But that's enough of that live. It's just shady that, it had to come to this. Exposed her, I guess. And now we have this. And you know what everyone says, because she said it too. Oh, this is going to be the last time I'm going to, or not. She said she's not going to address it on her status. She said she's not going to address it. But I'm pretty sure after they watch this video, after Dora watches this video, what are they going to address? They're going to address the situation and me. I bet you $500. $500. Who wants to bet? Any takers? Any takers? But guys, that's all I have for y'all today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Damn, it was a long show. It was a long show, 1 hour and 18 minutes. Shout out to y'all that stuck around for the whole thing. Let me know if you guys enjoy these longer shows. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Thank you for the 500 stars. Appreciate you. Appreciate that. No bet, Danny. You see? No one wants to bet. Y'all know it's gonna happen. I could use that $500. Hey, I could use them too. Someone said, let me read this comment. I am a mandatory child abuse reporter. Hold on, for the state of Arizona. I need to report this. You will be suspended for this live report. This is no joke. I assure you will make sure all involved. Yeah, well, it wasn't my live. So if you want to see her live, I don't know the reason of you trying to report this live, but let me show you where they were apologizing for what they did. Just in case, don't report this. This is her page. If you want to go report that live, go ahead. Not this one. This is her page, Amber Rae. I always call her McGravy. But as you can see, this is the live we just saw or we witnessed. But yeah, that's them. Not here. I just reacted to it. We're here for you, Danny, since day one. You have become a star on Facebook, the more dramatic place. Yes, thank you. Shout out to you. Shout out to Savannah for being 2 months a subscriber. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. That really helps the page grow. Thank you, Deb Brooks. I appreciate you.
Star party, guys, go.
But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I can't wait for I was gonna say next week. No, not next week. We're gonna say December 28th for the CHISME Awards. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Hopefully, you guys stay tuned for that. But once again, let me mention this. Next week, I will be off. I will be taking the whole week off. I don't know if there's gonna be videos or not, but yes, I think there's gonna be one. So yes, thank you. Thank you, Melissa, for the star. So yes, guys, just keep in mind next week I'm not gonna be live. Let me see. You responded to me. Hold on. Yes, you will be reported. You may be suspended. I hope not. If I'm suspended, then that's on me for showing that. But yeah, if I'm suspended, I'll just go on YouTube. You guys know where to find me, the CHISME Report. Thank you guys so much for the stars. Appreciate you. They own 500. Gracias. 200. Thank you. You guys are the best. But yeah, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys on Friday's live. Peace.